Hey guys, I am here in Kernersville, North Carolina, which for me was about an hour 45-minute drive, but I'm here for the TriAd Women Bloggers Network. We are having our end of the year holiday meetup here at Mattress 2.0, and folks, they have gone all out. I'm gonna flip the screen in a second and let you guys see. Okay, so like I said, I'm here at Mattress 2.0 in Kernersville, and they have gone all out to make us feel like completely welcome. Today is a hat day because I woke up with a bad hair day, but we're just gonna keep it moving. Again, it's Mattress 2.0, and I'm gonna give you guys a look at how they set everything up for us. Obviously, it's a store full of mattresses, but the ladies are on the other side of this wall. They're all getting started. We're getting ready to have our event icebreaker and get to know each other, because honestly, these are bloggers that I've never met before, and this is the best kind of event because you get to meet new people and make new connections. So I'm going to take you guys to the other side of the wall. And ta-da! Hey! Here's everybody. And this is our wonderful hostess, head of the TriAd Women Bloggers Network. I Fab, right? Or Fab Ellis. I am fabulous. You got it, girl. Awesome. You have to follow her because like her fashion techniques, I'm not there. I'm not on that level yet. But it's the best.
Thank you.
And Mattress 2.0 has gone all out. Look at this. They brought out the good cheese, people. The good cheese. The good cheese. And there is mimosas in that jar. Like,
look at that holding the wine.
Oh, look what she has. So, guys, this is set to be an awesome event. I can't wait to learn more because, like, I don't even think about the stuff that's on my mattress, so I think I'm due for a new one. It's not a pretty sight. Never want to think about it, but that's what we're doing today. I will be sharing clippets and snippets with you all, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Deuces.
Here's what's happened. Probably since about the mid-'80s till right now, nothing's really changed. It hasn't. Product has changed, but the way business has been performing and done, it's the same. You got a guy who sits at a desk, he's got mustard and ketchup on his tie, he's got his feet up on the desk, and he's waiting, right? Let me turn this on. Right, sorry. Well, okay. He's got mustard and ketchup on his tie, and he pounces on you as soon as you walk in the door, right? You're going to buy a mattress today, and if you don't, but it's kind of, that's what people get put off by. They get put off by the fact that it's kind of a car salesman show here, right? I mean, we all get a little edgy when we walk on a car lot, right? Because we know they're going to sell something, because we need to buy something, but we've had some bad experiences. And poor car guys get a bad rap, but right behind them is the mattress, believe it or not. And so the experience for the consumer is not fine. Well, what's happened over the last 10 years, especially in your guys' age group, is you've got accustomed to buying things online. Yeah. Now what do we have? Now we have people selling mattresses online. You go, how do you buy your mattress? Have you guys ever bought one online?
I did.
Mm-mm.
You did? See? So here's the deal. So I'm curious. Yeah, go ahead.
I don't remember the company, but I bought a mattress. It's a queen size. It was since I was a student, I bought it for $300 or something.
And they ship it in a couple days.
Yeah, they shipped it in a couple days, but it was really tough to pick it up and move it inside. So.
They're in a box. They're shrunk wrapped. And
Yeah,
it's amazing, though. I would have never, if you told me 10 years ago we're going to be selling beds on the internet and shipping them via UPS, I'd have been like, nah, I didn't. You guys have lost your mind. But it's true. And so, but here's the reality. So why do they do that? When you really, it's an intimate product, right? And when you have to lay out, feel it, touch it. And it's one of those things where I don't think you can really buy it unless you have an out without feeling it, right? And that's one thing that they give you online. If you don't like it, send it back, right? And here's the other thing. People have molded to online buying is normal. It's part of our life now, right? They're okay with all that. And so to them, it's, hey, I don't have to go in this store. I don't have to see that guy with mustard and ketchup on his tie. Right? I don't have to be bothered. I can simply buy the bed, try it. If I don't like it, send it back. Sounds good to me. I'll try it. All that being said, last year there was couple $100 million in online sales, but that still only represented 6%, 7% of bedding sales. 93% of consumers still come in a store and buy. The next fact we learned is about 80% of people that start their buying process start online. So automatically mattress. And then they start reading all about whatever you guys have on there, or consumer reports, or maybe they look for a specific brand or model, but they start online. That's where, and most of us do that today, in everything we buy. I mean, right away, if I need cookie, I'll have cookies. You know, what I mean? It's like almost a given. Hey Siri, where's the closest chocolate chip cookie factory? Right over there. Oh, fantastic! Right? I mean, it's how it works. So at the end of the day, we wanted to say, okay, well, the consumer shop's different today. It's trending a little bit in this new direction. What if we gave them kind of the Apple approach and changed the mattress store? Hey Siri.
Right. It's looking for something.
She took all those words right now, and she's going to try to find whatever I just said. She's like, who are you? What do you want? But the reality is, we took these two ideas. We said, okay, here's where the business is kind of trending a little bit. Here's where it's still very, very strong. What product online, or come in and experience it in the store? What if we took it even one step further, and we said you could even buy it on your device in the store and never actually, believe it or not, have to deal with me, Chris, Johnny, Bale. You can do that. You can literally check out right here and do it all right on your phone while you're in the store. So, do most consumers prefer that? Almost zero. But it's their option, right? Most other stores don't give them that option. So basically, the first thing we covered is shop your way. You want to shop at home? Shop at home. You want to see the product? Come in and see it. You want to buy it, but you don't want to talk to us? Buy it. Do our sales guys still get credit? They do. So we're not taking any, I hate that automatic checker. I don't. I go right to a human being because I want to preserve jobs. So when I go to Lowe's, I'll stand in line. When I go to the grocery store, I'll stand in line because I want somebody to have a job. So that's just me. But it is convenient sometimes to get in that line and get out of it, right? So we wanted to make shopping convenient for our customer. How do you want to shop? Because we allow all three, right? Online, in the store, or on your personal device. The other thing we wanted to do was block a little bit to an extent the experience when you walk in the store. This wall exists in most of our stores, not all of them because some are space junk. But it exists to put a buffer between the salesman and the consumer. They can walk in, it breaks up that, there he comes, pouncing on, you know what I'm saying? So it gives you, and there's action going on. It's not just a quiet mattress store, it's a, hey, look at this. There's some video, there's some cartoons, there's an ad, there's the TriAd Women's Bloggers logo. There's whatever we decide to put on there. So it's a tool we can use. And when kids get out of, they get a little restless, we can grab the little kids' chairs, sit them down, put on some cartoons for them. So it helps mom and dad be able to relax and get their shopping done away without worrying about the kids getting hurt or running around kind of, mom and dad's getting, oh my God, home is down. But the reality is we basically can cover anybody and everybody in the store and make them happy to some degree, right? So that's kind of where we came from. Our idea got really strong when there was a divorce up the street between the largest maker of mattresses in the world and the largest retailer in the United States, Mattress Firm. And when they decided to split ways, we got even more excited about our idea because now we had the opportunity to go out there and represent the best brands in the marketplace because they're no longer in business together. And so that represents about $2 billion worth of retail that was just automatically overnight stopped. And so our idea was fast paced, and here we are today on our 5th location, and soon by the end of the month we'll be at 8. In North Carolina, one thing I want to throw in there before we get going, we support the community all the way around. We are North Carolina based. We bank at Bank of America, which is Charlotte based. We buy from Sealy out of Trinity right here in just north of High Point or south. I can't remember where it's at. But Sealy, Stearns & Foster is made right here. Tempur-Pedic owns Sealy. They're all one company. And Tempur-Pedic's made in Duffield, Virginia. And our line of private label bed Symbol is made out of Virginia. So 2 states, and Virginia shops in North Carolina. They'll come down to Greensboro and shop. So we like to say we stay right here. Every dollar, everything we do, we put jobs in the state. So we tie it all in as a nice local business. Our competitors, and I won't say any names, but one's owned by a South African company, and the other one is owned by a company out of Maryland. So I feel strong, and I think it's important that we stand on. We're North Carolina because it's a very prideful state. It's a beautiful state. People love it. I've noticed a lot of people move here and they're not from here, but they love it. They're not leaving, and I'm one of them. Okay, and Chris is one of them, and she's one of them. I'm sure I haven't met anybody really except for you. Said you're from Raleigh, right?
Yes.
Born and raised?
No, I'm actually from Mount Olive, but I went to college and lived in Raleigh.
But you're from North Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow! If you go to Raleigh or Charlotte, you don't hear that ever. New York, Pennsylvania, Jersey, another country. It's amazing.
They're not from here, yeah.
What's that?
They're not from here.
I'm from
See?
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh, Baltimore,
Bronx.
St. Louis. Jay's a native.
India, Texas.
India and Texas.
Bronx, New York.
Bronx, New York. I'm telling you, the state is very a melting pot of people. It's pretty cool, actually. We really enjoy it. But that's pretty much all I have. Do you guys have any questions for me? It's going to sound bad, ladies, but The average human being loses a liter of sweat every night, of moisture, during their sleep. Yeah, and so what happens to that moisture? Where does it go? Now, skin cells, same thing. We shed, right? Dust is skin. When we go and dust off our countertops, that's skin. We shed. And that gets into the bed too. So over about 8 years, they say if you never protect your bed, it'll double its size and weight and break down the foam and everything else. So that's where you hear all that from. It's a true statement if you do nothing to protect your mattress.
Interesting enough, the marketing campaign that started, I mean, our industry used to have years ago 25-year warranties, lifetime warranties. And, you know, in the interest of trying to increase the purchase cycle so our consumers come back and see us more often, all the manufacturers kind of got together and said, you know, really it should be about 10 years. And for twofold, mattresses are used a lot. I mean, it's one of the products we put in our house and we use almost a third of our life we spend on. But the other is we change as individuals and sleepers. I mean, I don't look anything like I did 10 years ago, and nor do most of us. And that means our sleep needs change. So while your mattress may not be worn out, a new mattress may provide you a health benefit. But Mattress Firm came out and said, if all the warranties are at 10 years, how do you change that? They said, let's just tell consumers they should replace every 8. And it has stuck. And it's been a good thing for our industry. Ultimately, I believe it's good for sleepers because the technology in mattresses 8 years today is so much better than what it was just 8 years ago. I can tell you, next year in 2018, there's some extremely exciting products coming to the market. And I wouldn't tell anybody to wait, but there's some new sleep technologies next year that are going to, they're going to lead the next decade in how consumers sleep. Most mattress stores just sell mattresses. We sell a large selection of pillows because literally the pillow is 20% of the sleep surface. It's like a bed for your head. But we do actual a pillow fitting. So most times when you go to buy a pillow, you go to the shelf, you look at pillows, you like a firm pillow, you like a soft pillow. Most people purchase multiple pillows in case there's one they don't like. I know, like in my house, I have a bullpen of pillows laying on the floor. I may use this one this time and this next. So what we try to do is, you know, if someone's looking for pillows, we want to mirror the pillow to the pillow. If you have a softer bed, you should have a softer pillow. You don't want it to be two different firmnesses or two different profiles. On a softer bed, you sink in more, so you need a thinner pillow and a softer pillow. On a firmer bed, there's more profile between you and the mattress, so you might need a thicker pillow or a little firmer pillow. Are you a side sleeper? Who's a side? Are you a side sleeper? So when you lay on your side, what do you do with your arm? Under the pillow or
Yeah,
okay.
between me and the pillow.
So this is what we look at. There's an away arm and a home arm when you lay on it for side sleepers. The home arm is in the mattress. The away arm is away from the mattress. Here's what we see when we watch people in sleep clinics is about 70% of the people do this. And not that what happens when you do this is your arm falls asleep, your fingers get tingling, and you switch to the other side. Some do this like you do, you know, come in here like this. Ideally, the most ideal position is you want a pillow that gives you enough loft that you can just kind of wrap it like this. What we want to do, you know, we'll ask a customer, your current pillow that you have, if you have neck ache, that's usually a sign that your pillow's too thick and it's pushing your head away. If you have shoulder pain, it's usually a sign your pillow's not thick enough and you're putting more pressure of your shoulder into the mattress. Pretty simple. So we kind of carry an array of different pillows and different thicknesses and different feels, and we just simply try to marry the pillow with the mattress. When we get to our Tempur-Pedic beds, we actually give you free pillows with the mattress in addition. But we do, so like this is a lavender infused dough foam pillow. Literally has lavender oil infused into it. Sounds silly, but you see the holes in it. The zoning in the center gives more airflow to the head, and the smaller zoning around here actually makes it a little firmer for the shoulder for a side sleeper. Great pillow. And I'm not going to go through each one, but feel this. Feel how cool it is? It feels moist. This is one of the newest things in the mattress industry, and it's called PCM.
So it stays cool?
The same technology that Nike and Under Armour and Reebok use in athletic apparel to keep athletes cool when they're active, we now use in the mattress industry. The surface of the bed, built into pillows, and it's all about temperature regulation.
So, oh my God, guys, I just experienced Mattress 2.0, the adjustable mattresses where, like this one, they move up and down. And can I just tell you, it was like an eye-opening experience. I don't know how I've been sleeping the way I've been sleeping, because you can lift your head, you can lift your feet. It creates a cradle for you. It's just super comfortable and amazing, and you guys should give it a try. If you know a Mattress 2.0, I will be sharing where they're opening. They're looking to have 24 stores in the North Carolina area. by the end of the year, you need to go give them a visit, because they not only know what they're talking about, but they care about what they're talking about.
So we started back in June, and I actually live in San Antonio, Texas. So I fly up here and spend a couple of weeks, and I kind of drive around and look for properties. So I've driven to Virginia, Charlotte, Raleigh, all over Greensboro, and I have some brokers that help me, and so we find locations like this, and I take it from an empty shell and build it out to the store that it is now. But our growth plan is to try, like he said, and have about 24 stores by the end of next year. And we're actually on target to do that. So we've got 5 stores that are open. We're opening 2 more next week. One on Battleground, and then we have one in High Point that we're working on, and then one in Wake Forest. So the High Point will probably be January 1st, but you know, we have a rapid growth plan that we're doing.
I have them, first we do the adjustable base. We've talked about that, right? John did?
Yes.
The reasons why we do it, because of our lower body and our motion and the way that we're designed. But when you jump into a mattress, the problem we have today, and I said it earlier, was that people are selling mattresses. They're not helping people find solutions. Anybody can sell mattresses. Not everybody can find a solution. And so here's the reality. You go to the doc and you go, I got a sore chest and I'm kind of coughing. Well, here's a Z-Pack. Have a nice day. How comfortable do you feel about his decision at that moment? I'm questioning him, right? Because he didn't ask me any questions about what color my plumber, do I have a fever, things like that. Symptoms to get me to maybe help him make a better diagnosis and give me the right medicine and treatment. That happens in the mattress business on a daily basis. People go into the store and they're like, well, if you like this feel or that feel or this feel, great, awesome. So you like that one? Okay, go with that one. Then you got 4 more of those in here. You like it? Great. Great job. And they go, 3 weeks later, they go, I can't stand my bed. It's terrible. And they send it back because they can't. And they get another one. Now they got to wait around for another delivery. And it's like, what a hassle, right? And they didn't get really help. They just got sold a mattress. So when I ask customers, I dive into them personally like a doctor. And I let them know I'm not a doctor, but I'm going to help. But I did play one on TV. I did sleep at Holiday Inn yesterday. No, but I'm not a doctor, but I play one on TV. The reality is that there are 4 key things that all sleep specialists kind of can agree on. That when it comes to a mattress should do these things or help address these things should you have a problem. The first one, Mr. and Mrs. Customer, as I role play here, is right up near your body. And that helps to deal with your temperature. And that, in other words, when you sleep at night, you don't want to be too hot, you don't want to be too cold. If you're too hot, what are you going to do? Wake up, pull off the covers. You're going to put a leg out maybe. You're going to, you sweat, you're hot, you're cold, you're freezing, you pull it back on all night long, and you're never staying fully asleep. Right? What happens when you start to fall asleep and you're too hot? You can't get to sleep. Right, you can't get to sleep. So first and foremost, right up near your body, we deal with thermal. A weird word called thermally neutral or whatever you want to call it. But the reality is that it's dealing with, do you, either of you, and this is my magic question for the doctor, struggle with any kind of core temperature? Are you hot sleeper or hot nature?
Yes.
See? And if they say that, then I say, then by all means, the mattress that we go and find for you today must address that to some degree. And in your case, beyond that little degree, it should be inflated. Okay? If I go and put you on a mattress that does none of that at all, I have done you injustice. But I wouldn't know if I didn't ask. If it's just feel, I don't know that. The second thing in the bed is that deals with this pressure relief, just below the mattress cover here. And some people call it comfort, right? But the reality is it's pressure relief against the body. Now, these next 2 are so important because they deal with one thing that is the opposite of comfort. If you come here to buy a comfortable mattress, right? What is the opposite of comfort? Discomfort, which is created because you're experiencing pain, right? So if we can eliminate pain, we can be comfortable. You go into the hospital, they have 10 smiley faces, all the way up to a crying, angry, sad face, and they say, what's your pain level right now, right? And you point it out. What do they want to do? Take you from a 7 to a 2 or a 1. That's their goal. They want to mitigate or minimize that pain. And so we want to do the same thing. The mattress should address that. And how do I know if you're going to have pain in this bed or not? Or you have something that I need to know? I ask. So Mr. and Mrs. Customer, I'm going to ask you a question. When it comes to pressure relief, there's certain things that are going to demand it. you have arthritis, fibromyalgia, lupus, poor circulation, arthritic hips or shoulders, you get hands falling asleep at night, any of those kind of things going on in life right now that I wouldn't know by looking at you? They're going to answer. And if they say yes, then I now know that I need a bed that helps with me and will address her injuries. Right? These things can also come on later in life. If you're 40, you might be pre-selling yourself for, well, some aches and pains are coming in a few more years because I'm 47 and it does change from 35 to 40 and 40 to 45. So number 2, it deals with pressure points, and that's lack of pain. So if you're not pain, you're comfortable. If you're comfortable, you got the right bed, right? Yeah. The third thing is spinal alignment, okay, or support. The third or deeper layer in the bed is going to deal with support to some degree, okay? It could be coil support, it could be foam support, it doesn't matter, but the bottom line is the bed needs to address support. Your body should look relatively kind of like you stand up. Now, why does an adjustable bed work? Because it keeps that stand up / position, flexes at the hips. We can flex it all, we're fine flexing at the hips. But we're not fine if we do it and we're not supported like we're just doing this. That will hurt eventually, right? But if you're laying there supported properly, you can flex and not lose comfort. So, if you lay on a mattress and I look at you and it's flat, and I observe and you're going like this, I'm going to tell you that's not very bad. But it feels so good, but it's not going to. Ultimately, it's going to hurt you. We need to adjust and go over here. Or we need to buy an adjustable. But the reality is, I want to look at you, I want to look at your body, I want to look at how you're aligned, and I should not see crowning, and I should not see sagging. That's fine. And so my magic question to them is this, or the key question, the doctor question is, do either of you suffer from any kind of lower, upper, or middle back? A lot of, there you go. A lot of people do. Most of us have back pain to some degree all the time. We just do. We bend over, pick things up, we pick our back, whatever. But the reality is some people have certain. So I asked that person that says yes, is this injury related? Or is it just aches and pains from work or your job? Or why do I want to know?
Because is it long term or is it something that's going to fade away?
You're exactly right. Because here's what naive salespeople do that make people not trust them. Oh, you've got a bad back? Well, I got the solution right here. Like, I got cut on 4 times. I paid $30,000 to have surgery, and you're going to tell me that this $10,000 or $4,000 or $2,000 mattress is going to fix all that. This guy doesn't know what he's talking about. I'm out of here. Or, you lose some faith. So I just ask him, if it's injury related, then I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to find you something that will help mitigate that, but it's never going to solve it. You already know that. I can't solve your problem. I'm being honest, but I can mitigate it by getting you the right thing. If it's not injury related, we can probably solve it just by simply moving the bed in the right position that day until your back feels good, right? So that's the third thing. The fourth principle is external. I say external because it deals with people. Mr. and Mrs. Customer, I already know the 2 of you are sleeping in the same bed. But if I had somebody here by themselves, a wife or husband, I would have to ask, is there a partner involved? And the only reason I ask, not that I want to pry, but motion can create sleep disturbance. And so, if I have the couple here already, I ask them a real simple question. Do either of you toss and turn, get up and go to the bathroom a lot, or go to work at different times, get up and leave, that causes the other one to wake up? And a lot of times the ladies go, oh, he's always turning and moving and going to the bathroom and I can't sleep. I'm like, we get blamed for it all. It's okay, I get it. But we're usually, most of the time, we're bigger than her. I mean, I'm twice bigger. So if I move, she moves, I'm not going to feel it. But we can both still disturb each other because that motion ripples through the bed. So we have beds in here that are extremely, you saw with the wine glass earlier. When I run over here and jump, here's the wine glass, and I jump on the bed, ready? It doesn't go anywhere. I'm a big dude, And so the wine glass is a good example of less motion between partners, which means that you're sleeping soundly tonight and I'm tossing and turning for whatever reason, or I can't sleep and I get up and get off. Guess what? You don't get disturbed. You get to keep sleeping. So in the morning when you wake up, you pet the dog, you're not kicking it anymore. It's fantastic. And you're nice to your coworkers. I'm kidding. But bad sleep, what does bad sleep do?
It makes you grumpy.
Cranky, grumpy, depression, anxiety, obesity, high blood pressure, heart disease. It's been linked to so much. And this is why people don't understand. It's not just a mattress. We invest $2,000 in a Curve TV, but we don't want to spend $500 on a mattress. We got a priority roll, right? We got to flip that around. So at the end of the day, the bottom line is this: 4 key principles to a good night's sleep, right? First one deals with your temperature, the second one deals with pressure relief, the third one deals with proper alignment, and the fourth one deals with motion between your partners. Did everybody get one of these?
Good. Next week in our Burlington, North Carolina store, we're having an event that's kind of unique and different than just traditional mattress. It's called a 5 for 5 event. Our goal is to get 38 couples, 38 people who are looking for a mattress to come to the store, and at 10 o'clock we'll open the doors and everybody will find a bed. So, you know, a couple comes in or they find a bed. This is my bed. And the goal is to get somebody on every single bed. Once we get it full and get everybody on a bed, we're going to start revealing. Every bed will have a golden envelope. We'll open it up, and there'll be huge discount. I mean, like far beyond what you're supposed to do. But 5 of the beds will be $5.
Shut your mouth.
So 5 people.
You said next week.
I feel a road trip coming on.
Get their
But and then the nice thing is, so if this bed is like $1,500 off, anybody can purchase it the whole day long until at the end of the day at that discounted price. And they will be big discounts, but 5 beds, $5.
That is great.
What day?
Saturday the 9th. Next Saturday. So we have print media that will talk about it. That's a bad word to you guys. Print media will talk about it on Wednesday. We're going to be out virally in the community, handing out stuff, going to town at City Hall and everything else to try to raise it. But if we get 36 couples or 36 singles, we get 36 individuals on a bed, we don't start until those 36 find me 2 more, because we have to have 38. Every bed has to have someone on it before we start.
The
So that's the event.
Yeah, the address is
1429 University Drive, Burlington, North Carolina.
27215.
Mattress 2.0 went all out when it came to helping us feel like VIPs and special, and making sure we got all the information we needed about the brand and the product, and it was a great day. Then I just enjoyed an awesome lunch / dinner almost with the ladies from TriAd WBN. So it's been a good day. I call this a success for Vlogmas Day, what is this, 3, December 3rd. I'm about to hit Starbucks on my way to the highway so that I can make this drive home. I have about an hour and 45-minute drive. And then I will see you guys later for today's closeout. I don't know. I'm just going to do some work when I get home, but I'll probably share a bit of it with you guys, and then I'll call it a day until tomorrow, December 4th. Talk to you guys later.